Stay tuned for the fact check. It's where the party's at.
Hello.
Hello.
Did you use that towel? Your hair towel?
I did.
You did, yeah, you can tell. It's crazy you don't use the hair towel every single night because every time you use the hair towel, you get a compliment on it.
Thank you. I know, but I can only use it on wet hair, and I only wash my hair
Once a month. How often do you wash your hair?
Once a week.
Once a week, yeah. It's a lot of hair. It's a big job.
It's a big job.
It's expensive. You probably got to use a lot of shampoo.
Yeah, and it gets dry. Like it's not good for me to overwash it.
Yeah,
it gets
it'll
dry.
Brittle.
Yeah, brittle bones. I do need a haircut really badly.
Osteoarthritis.
But one thing about the towel that's interesting is when I use it, my hair gets it's very naturally curly. It's
sure.
hitting its
Don't
natural
brag, but
state.
yeah, just tread lightly. Yeah.
Well, no, people like straight hair.
Well, that's the funny thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You like grass is always green.
Always.
But when my hair is curly, if I brush it, it gets poofy.
Uh-huh.
So I haven't been brushing my hair lately at all.
And do you get, you're so blessed your hair, right? Because you don't get knots?
I do sometimes get knots, and I just
Sometimes you
let
say.
it
Now,
be.
when I had long hair, and I'm not talking only like a little bit past my shoulders,
Yeah.
every night it would get like a dreadlock in it when I slept.
Oh, yeah, I don't have that.
Yeah, I had to really, every morning with fucking conditioner and a comb, like get knots out.
Because you have fine hair.
Thin.
We call that
Weak,
fine hair.
Yeah.
Beautiful fine hair. Okay, so yesterday I went to a restaurant, and next to it was a bar that was playing the Dodgers. Like it's in the area by Dodger Stadium, so a lot of people go to watch the game.
Sure.
And
Not the shortstop.
no, it's called
Little Joy?
yes,
Wingstop?
You were at Quarter Sheets?
Yes.
Okay.
Good
Yeah.
job. Rob put it all together. Little Joy. Really cute.
Yeah.
Anyway, they sell these chips, voodoo chips, that are really yummy. So in best case scenario, we go there, we have voodoo chips.
What are voodoo chips?
It's
Tortilla chip?
no, they're potato chips.
Yeah.
But they have, let's see how they're described. They're so good. Zapp's Kettle Potato Chips Voodoo. Sweet, spicy, and tangy flavor. Known as people chips.
Oh,
New
New Orleans
Orleans.
kettle style voodoo.
They're so
I'm
good.
intrigued.
Oh, I'll get you some. They're really good.
Okay.
And they sell them there. So you have a little voodoo.
Uh-huh.
And then you go over to Quarter Sheets, really good pizza place. Now, we were watching the game. And then we went over to Quarter Sheets, and when we were leaving...
Can I ask who we is? Ioana and Jess?
Yes.
Okay.
I just look on the website for the next reservation, and I just book it, because it's really hard to get in there.
For the pizza joint.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have noticed probably, but do they have a gluten-free crust by chance? I mean, it's L.A.
They should.
They must.
I don't think they do a lot of
Good for
modifications.
them if they... Also, if they don't, good for you guys. Don't
Yeah.
accommodate to us. Like, make your real thing and don't fucking accommodate.
Yeah, because they only have, like, a certain amount.
Okay.
It's
one
not
of
like
these
a
things,
huge...
scarcity.
So good, though.
Yeah, and you love it because of the scarcity.
Because limited edition.
Yeah.
So anyway, we went. We had a great time. So I have a couple alter egos.
That you make reses with?
No, they just appear. Like Sonica is an alter ego. She drinks a lot of water.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because she's in the sauna so often, or?
Oh, wow. No. She just is thirsty. And so like every now and then if Sonny takes over and then I'm just drinking a lot of water.
Okay.
And then it's like, oh, Sonny's here, you know?
Yeah.
And then there's another one named Flonnie, and she's feisty. Like she's like loopy and quirky.
Uh-huh. Slapsticky.
Yeah, exactly.
Pervy?
Sure, but I think they're all pervy.
Okay. Okay, great.
Including Monica.
Okay.
So something I was like, it was like that movie Split. Like, Flonnie came, Sonny came.
Okay.
I was there,
Yeah,
you know.
It was a carousel of characters.
It was a big night.
Yeah.
And then we left and we were walking back by Little Joy, and it's open. So we peeked to see how we were doing, and it was 6-1. We were not winning.
Yeah.
And we were all like, oh, God, that's bad.
Yeah.
And then this guy was standing on the street and he was like, yeah, you saw it? Those guys got run over?
Oh, what?
I know. And we were like, what? And he said, yeah, the two people just got run over up there. And it was definitely, it's a ding, ding, ding to an upcoming episode. There's an expert we have on morbid curiosity.
Oh, yes.
And it was such a ding, ding, ding because he was like, out there and you could tell he was like scared talking about it. He was like, they got run over. I think they were homeless, but I don't know. And they screamed and then Jess was like, I don't want to hear anymore. No, that he kept saying they were homeless, which was it was an interesting piece of it because I could tell he was kind of saying it so that he felt better about it, I think.
Yep.
And he was like, they ran out in front but he was just like processing it.
Yes.
And we did not want to hear it.
This is very similar to like if a stray dog got hit by a car or someone's family pet. I think that's what's happening.
Oh.
Like you're trying to comfort yourself. And so you're like, but they were homeless, meaning like they're running around and they're already crazy, somehow
it's better.
It's like it's not the big threat to the world because these people are already living on the fringes and doing wild stuff.
Right.
But I don't even think you're doing that, but you're trying to go like, well, I shouldn't feel so afraid because it's not a normal person. It was a homeless person.
In quotes. Yes. 100%. Yes. That it's like, I would never be in that position because that's a different type of person. Than
like if a guy got hit by a car and you were like, he was a drug addict. There's something about it. He's like slumped over.
He was on drugs.
Yeah, and
that's why it happened.
Yes, and there's like more culpability. And
I know. But it's all made up. We're all making it all up in our heads.
A human died and it's the same.
Yeah. And so...
although we don't even know if they died.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said, well, maybe they are okay because our friend Eric got hit by a car and he was okay.
Ish, yeah.
I mean, he's...
Who knows what he's like before. We met him post-tax. He got blasted by a taxi cab. Yeah,
in New York.
And again, no. But what's funny is it's like it was Eric and you go, oh, well, it was definitely his fault.
Right.
Because he's so absent-minded. He was probably looking at his phone. But if someone's really alert and they get hit, you're like, oh, no, then that could happen to me.
Yeah, I know. And the truth is everything could happen to all of us.
Anyone could get hit by a car.
Yeah. Jess said something interesting. He was like, yeah, it also goes from if you hit someone, a person that's just walking across the street, if you hit them, like, you're a murderer. And if it's this homeless person who jumps out in front of you, or
it's a bit of the collateral catastrophe that is homelessness in LA.
Right.
Yes, it's like a part of a bigger problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's we really categorize things to make ourselves feel better.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was a crazy thing that happened. And I don't.
But you didn't really get many details other than the people were potentially homeless.
Screaming and potentially homeless.
Okay, ambulance come and take them away?
Yeah, a lot. There were so many police
rescue.
cars. Yeah. But I'm really glad I didn't see it because that is the type of thing that is like that lady in the mall who had to get out of the wheelchair or the husband had to get out of the wheelchair and the lady had to get in the wheelchair and it was a whole commotion and I was like really upset about that for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I think this would have made a similar mark.
Yeah.
So I have to say I'm glad I did not see
it. Well,
it.
what I'm hearing, which sounds like good news, is you are more affected by that than the loss, the World Series loss.
I was.
Yeah. That's good. I think that speaks well to your character.
It also is so human. Like he's a stranger, this person. He's a stranger on the street and he really wants to connect over this bad thing that happened.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
Well, he's alone in this.
Yes.
And he needs a little connection.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah. I have such a warp. So again, we're talking so much about this expert, but this morbid curiosity topic, which is great. And there's categories. This person broke it into 4 categories of different curiosities you could have. But one is violence.
Yeah.
That one is my great curiosity. But yeah, as we were going through some of these things, and I was like, yeah, I just don't even get scared. I don't have any emotion during a scary movie.
Right.
And yeah, I'm like really desensitized. Like I could see that people get hit by a car and I would be kind of fine. I could walk over and get involved. And,
right.
And it wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't know. I want to know if it's born that way. I want to know if it's nature or nurture.
That's I mean, probably some
both.
combo. Yeah. But probably more nurture, I would say, for that.
Well, this guy was saying, like, when you show people pictures of violence, there's like these different levels of which. If it's like, if it's two guys high-fiving and you're seeing a photo, you'll first notice that they have contact with one another. So your eyes go to the high five, but then your eyes go immediately to their faces. Whereas if it's like a punch to the stomach, your eyes will go to that violence and it won't come away.
Of contact.
But then if you see it on the street, you don't want to look or you're repelled by it.
Yeah.
And I only have the attracted to it part.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's nurture probably because you're around violence, but also you have a need to help. So, like, you're not going to be like, I got to turn away. You want to go towards it to see what you can do.
Yeah. So that would be like a good reason. And I'm not even willing to give myself that pat on the back. Even more like when Nate and I were in Afghanistan and the base we were at got bombed and everyone was running in a very specific direction. They were running to all of the bomb bunkers, which were all around the base. And I was fighting this huge compulsion to run from where everyone was coming, run towards where everyone was running away from. And knowing that I'm a guest here and we have this liaison and I start moving and he's like, no, wait, where are you going? I'm like, I have to see what they're running from.
Oh, interesting.
It's like, I can't I need to see what the threat is or the degree of it before I can possibly feel calm. I got to first know what we're up against.
Oh, that's interesting. Huh.
But yeah, I just want to run at everything.
That's not good.
It's not a good instinct.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I mean, I think something like this, like someone getting hit by a car and you going towards that is nice. Like I sometimes feel like I'm really bad because I don't want to
You want to
help.
pretend that it's not happening.
Yeah. And, sometimes I'm in my bed and I think I might have heard like an accident and I should go out to see. And I struggle with this. I'm like, what should I do?
You should feel guilt-free because there's so many people like me in the world. I know,
but what if they're not around?
I more have that when I see something and I'm like, the cops aren't there yet.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do I call 911? And I'm like, I'm sure someone else. That's the time where I'm like, I'm sure someone else did.
Yes, calling 911. It's a big hindrance for me. I don't want to do it. And I assume someone else is going to do it. But if everyone assumes.
But didn't you call 911 once for absolutely nothing?
No, it wasn't nothing. It was important. And then they weren't picking up.
Okay.
There was like some guy lurking around our apartment.
Okay, that's worthy of a 911.
It was worthy.
Yeah.
And they just kept ringing.
They never picked up.
No.
That's interesting.
It's not good.
We've heard that on Armchair Anonymous.
Stay tuned for more Armchair Expert, if you dare.
Now, back to I do think this upcoming episode is going to be one of these ones where it's like I think about a lot, or I start noticing. I think it really,
yes,
because it happened immediately. We interviewed this person yesterday, and then I'm laying in bed with Lincoln last night, and we're talking about I don't even know what we're talking about, but she just tells me, yeah, she's like, I spend a lot of time when I'm in my room by myself planning out scenarios where there's an intruder and they get into my room.
Yes.
And I have a couple different plans. Like I have this one toy I think would make a great weapon. Yep. And so it's like I have one version where I'm going to go grab that. I forget how she determined when that's the option. And then another one is she goes onto her balcony and then hangs over the side and drops down.
Yeah.
And then runs to here, she's decided she's running into the studio and locking the doors, but screaming the whole time, hoping we'll wake up.
Right.
And then buying
what
some
about
time.
Delta?
But I'm kind of like, why not just run all the way, run out the house, run to TT's?
No, because you have to. Oh, you mean keep going?
Like she's gonna get a distance, but she's gonna stay on the property. She also has this inclination to make sure we're alerted. Like she doesn't want to abandon the whole situation, but she wants to build a buffer. But anyway, she's telling me this whole thing, and it was just completely random that she said this. And then I was thinking, I wonder if I hear this all the time, but I wasn't thinking of it because we hadn't done that episode.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, honey, that's this great gift of humans. We can model out the potential threats we have, and we can have game plans without ever having experienced it.
Yes.
And now whether you'll be able to execute this game plan or not, like you at least have a game plan, and you have a couple.
Yeah. I had so many game plans.
You did.
First and foremost, you get under the bed, but then you Spider-Man. You're not under. You are flush with the.
You're holding yourself up like a cockroach.
The top of the bottom of the bed. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, hair is a little bit of an issue there.
Yes, you got to put up a pony.
and
do a
then you
bun.
gotta like flap it so that it's also flush.
Get your towel. Get your nighttime towel.
Yeah, that was my plan when I was a kid.
But my guess is you never tried that because I don't think you could have done it.
I didn't try it.
You're not a spider monkey.
But I felt like in a scenario like that,
life or death.
Yeah, I could do it.
I think some of us rely a little too much. Like we're gonna get a big bump once the adrenaline hits. We'll know kung fu as soon as that adrenaline spike happens.
Yeah. And I also remember in school they would. We'd be doing like fire safety week or something.
Yeah.
And they would tell you like, have a game plan, have an escape route at your house, have like a plan.
Yeah.
And so I told my parents like, we need to come up with a plan. And they said no.
Oh.
They had no interest.
They were not going to play that.
They thought it was a silly waste of time.
Now, if we believe there's any power in manifesting, which we do.
Yeah, we do.
I was listening to your first episode of Best Dad.
Oh, thank you.
And they're reading, for people who haven't listened to it yet, you're going through your history, which was you were a fan of their show.
Yeah.
And then you had written them emails.
Yes.
And then they had access to those emails.
Yeah, it was so embarrassing.
Were you prepared for them to that quickly be able to produce these emails from 10 years ago?
No. He just did a little quick search. It was so easy to pull up. It was so embarrassing.
But you say out loud on there, I hope I'm a guest on your show one day.
I know. Isn't that wild?
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm caught in the same spot you are, right? Like, I'm thinking if I was reading, like, this was all happening to me, I'd have the same embarrassment you have.
Yeah.
And then I have, like, some judgment of people who are forward.
You do?
Yeah, like when people hand people scripts in restaurants and stuff, I'm like, no, that's not how you do it.
Sure.
That's not how you do it. Like, you go through the channels like everyone else. There's no shortcut, But then I hear this story and I'm like, well, then also that's true.
Yeah.
You ended up on their show. And
That's
them
right.
on yours.
I did. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's funny that that's your takeaway because I do think it's so specific to who you are.
And I hate asking people for stuff, like my own hangups.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Anna and I were talking about this. She listened and she heard that part and she texted me and said, I almost started crying when I heard that email.
Yeah.
She was like, it was so sweet and you're just such a go-getter.
Oh, yeah, I thought that too.
And I was like...
sending emails and... And
then it was a weird sim because earlier that day, Jess and I were talking about hustlers and is that learned or is that who you are? Is that a nature or nurture, basically?
Yeah.
And we were kind of talking about our group of friends and who is one and who isn't one. And he was like, you are one. And I was like, I am. I think that's right. And then this was sort of like a weird confirmation.
Yeah. And I think being a hustler is as cool as it gets. I think that's one of the...
Yeah.
That's a descriptor of me I'd love to have someone say.
I think it's just like, that's the only option. Like, I think that's the only option of getting anywhere.
Yeah.
Waiting around, that is just not going to happen. I think there are very specific lines that I feel I know not to cross that are just in my
the ones
gut.
you decided.
Yes.
Yeah. They happen to be other people's lines. Like, that's all life is. Like, you run into someone and that to them is also the line and, and it jives.
Yeah, and there is...
Because there isn't a right or a wrong line.
No, there's no right or wrong. It depends on who you're talking to, who you're connecting with. And I do think for me, I do think I also have a level of self-awareness and awareness of others, a heightened awareness of others. So I'm kind of like, that person probably is a no. This person is a yes. But even with writing the letter to Jen Ann, like that is just like, I'm going for it. Because why,
Yeah.
why not?
I have other domains of I'm going for it, but the just like reaching out and asking is so hard for me.
Yeah, I know.
I'm doing it more and more and more.
Yeah. I don't know. I have to say, I don't have a problem asking.
Yeah. It's a good
can just
quality.
say no.
Yeah.
But anywho, how we get
Manifest.
Oh,
so like you manifested
yeah.
that whole relationship.
Right.
It's in writing.
Full circle.
Yeah, it's in writing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I manifested a lot of relationships.
And I was just like, and you explicitly state it. But while I'm listening to her response to you, I'm like, well, no doubt she's going to end up in a murky situation.
Oh.
Elizabeth.
Yeah.
And by the way, these are my favorite kind of people.
Yes.
No boundaries.
Yeah.
Like her third responses to you is like, will you marry me? And I'm like, yeah, this is like, I'm so much like her.
No, I think you are boundaried. You're good at that.
Yeah, maybe more the kind of BDP, like I fall for people. I love people pretty quickly.
Sure.
Yeah. Which lacks some boundaries.
Sure.
Yeah.
But you would not have found yourself in the situation she ended up finding
That's true. But it's like it's all right there in the intro of this kind of innocuous, inane backstory. And you're like, well, of course, Elizabeth's going to end up in something murky.
A situation.
Yeah. There's a lot of things being examined.
A ton.
And I applaud her honesty and lack of any kind of, she's just very honest about it. Like, you're like, how did your ego like getting these letters? And she's like, yes, loved it. Loved.
It's the most complicated journey for her, definitely by far of the three of us, and she does have to confront a lot of personal things, personal behaviors throughout, because it's about parasocial relationships, but both ways.
Yeah.
And it's a tricky world.
It is.
It's a tricky world.
I just was on a hike with my brother, Peter Krause.
Oh.
And Larry Trilling, our father, our directing father. It was the sweetest hike a couple days ago. And we were talking about, between the three of us, we've all been close enough to several people who have gone to the absolute top of the status mountain. And it was our conclusion that like, even the level Peter and I have is a lot to manage successfully and to not become a narcissist and an asshole and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And obviously Peter and I have only experienced like really a 25th of what's out there. And we all kind of concluded that we certainly know a lot fewer people that manage that successfully than we do. Successfully, it's such an abnormal experience for a human designed to know 100 people to have tens of millions of people love them.
It's unnatural.
And good luck. And I'm not judgmental of anybody who doesn't manage that well, because like it's so bizarre.
Yeah, I know.
And confusing, I think. And ultimately, ironically, lonely. I think that's where most of these cases lead to really a lot of isolation and loneliness, which is the opposite of what your fantasy was.
I know. And I also think it gets confusing. Who you're servicing in life gets confusing, and who your close people are versus who is everyone versus like, I do think it's lonely and scary and hard to manage.
And the thing I can relate to a lot is I think for many people, it's like they don't enjoy it and they're afraid it's going to go away, which is the weirdest mental space to be in. Because
it feels like
you've lost something
that you've lost, but then it doesn't feel like love when you're engaged in it.
No, and it seems to be the outcome of the goal you set. So it's like, well, if that goes away, then the thing I was chasing, I must also say goodbye to.
Yeah, I guess.
My hat's off to the few that have like are somehow completely normal after that bizarre human experience.
Yeah, really strange.
But they're few and far between.
People who have handled it well are the most evolved people on Earth because you have to do the hardest thing, which is really fundamentally understand that what anyone else says about you doesn't matter.
And choose to chase the validation that's hard to get and not the one that's right there and easy to consume. It's almost like junk food versus protein. It's like the real self-esteem comes from the service and the being available to others and the making yourself suffer and all the things, basically anything you don't want to do is going to lead to self-esteem.
The human parts, not the like celebrity parts or famous parts or those things. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like you have this at all times. You're at a salad bar and there's like a humongous dessert bar and then there's a little bowl of broccoli. And for the few people that can just pick that broccoli,
it's hard.
I think a lot of it has to do too with how grounding of a relationship you're in and how like equal footed the relationship is. I think that can help people not get too untethered. Like a person I can say who's completely fucking normal and as famous as it gets is Kimmel.
Yeah.
Like somehow Kimmel is a completely normal dude. He's the same dude I met 21 years ago. And my hunch is he was the same then as he was 21 years before that.
Right.
And the things that are obvious to me in his life is that like he's completely surrounded by his family at all times.
Yep.
He is not like at all distanced himself from his family.
Yep.
They all work with him. They're all everywhere with him.
He's so loyal.
And a lot of his focus is endlessly on like his hobbies getting people presents. So he's like just endlessly thinking about or noticing someone liked this and having something special made. Yeah. So it's like his hobby is something not self-focused.
Yeah.
And then the family's around all the time. And then his wife's a gangster and not going to be out leveraged or out talked.
Yep.
Yeah. He should write a book, How to Be a Successful A-List.
He really should.
Yeah.
That's why that Best Boy Award, not very many people get it,
It's an exclusive.
Rare. Pretty rare.
Pretty rare. Have you tried Capitol Grill yet?
No, is it good?
You should try it.
I want to go.
I took my mom and Dan there yesterday for lunch.
Is it in Beverly Hills?
No, it's right next to Warner Brothers.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's very close.
What'd you get?
And they're not popular yet. So you can just go in there, which is not going to last long.
Not now.
Probably not now, but I also want them to stay in business because I love it.
It's a steakhouse.
Yes, it's very Houston's adjacent.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they got like artichoke and really fresh vegetables, and the tomatoes are outrageous. The meat's incredible. I just discovered it maybe a month and a half ago, and I've been 4 times now.
What do you get? What's your order?
The lamb chops.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They've got an incredible French onion soup.
We love French onion soup.
Crock or cup. Crock.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Beautiful salad, the artichokes. It's great. It
sounds really like it probably has a good martini.
Garen fucking tea. The bar is 29 feet. It's longer than that. Bar is probably 50 feet long.
I want to go. Maybe I'll go now.
You should go in there and get shit-faced in like the middle of the afternoon. It looks like a great place to.
That sounds really nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to Houston's tonight.
You are?
With Elizabeth and Andy because.
To celebrate?
We launched today and then that's where we decided to make it. So it's a full circle.
Okay, great.
All right, shall we do some facts?
Yeah, let's do some facts.
Okay, some facts from Malala. Not very many facts.
Mm-hmm.
Not very fact heavy.
Yeah, what are you going to say? She didn't feel lonely?
Well, I did look that up.
Okay.
No. Okay, so her friend was telling her how to drink tea properly.
Yeah, not hit the sides of the cup.
Yeah, and you joked that she should have been like, "Bitch, we invented tea."
Yeah, and I also remember you having a moment in your life where you learned how to do tea.
Did I? Maybe.
I heard the whole "don't hit the sides" thing, and it wasn't from Aaron Weekly.
Huh.
It was either you or Kristen.
It was probably Kristen.
Okay.
Maybe when she had lunch with the queen.
She never had lunch with the queen, but
In her dreams.
maybe, yeah. I mean, there was a phase. Tea phases are fun.
I love tea. I drink tea every morning.
You start pedestrian style. You get the bag.
Yeah.
Dip, dip, dip.
Yeah.
Lipton iced tea. Everyone's done it.
Sure. Classic.
And you can graduate to like raw tea and then the little steel basket.
Yep, the steeping in the basket.
And we were doing that for a minute. I was like really into English breakfast tea for a while.
Yes, that's my tea.
You know why I stopped?
Why?
Vanity.
What do you mean?
It's, I think, the highest on the teeth staining spectrum.
Oh my God, how are my teeth?
They're still white as fuck, but you were blessed. You've got straight, big white teeth.
No, I didn't know that. That's very scary. I've been drinking it. I drink it every morning.
You better brush right after.
I brushed before.
Oh no, you got to change the order.
Really?
Yeah. You should look up the list. There's like, between coffee, wine, but tea will get you, girl.
Oh, shit.
Have you ever noticed people drink tea? Like it stains the cup. Coffee never stains the cup.
Well, but do you think maybe mine's not as bad because I put a little milk in there? I drink it like the English.
That's sugar, so you're just adding an adhesive to the dye.
No, I don't add sugar, just milk. Oh, you're saying the sugar's in the milk?
Yeah, the lactose is sugar.
Okay, but it makes the color much more diluted.
Sure.
It's like a very light. It's like this
just
very
imagine,
light
great, if your
tan.
teeth were the color of your tea after you put milk in it, would you be happy with that?
No, but I also been doing this for like 5 years. Like so far so good.
Do you think they'll ever learn to tattoo teeth? And do you think people ever reject white teeth? Because like white teeth, what is it? Why we're all so drawn to white teeth?
Yeah,
I guess it looks clean.
Yeah.
It looks healthy.
Yeah.
Like it's clearly some evolutionary signal we're getting that we all are universally like we'd prefer the teeth white.
Yes,
you
that's
can't
so
say it's
true.
just like, oh, marketing got you. That's not it.
You're right. It's like an indicator that your body is healthy.
Yes. It's like the whites of your eyes.
Right. How are mine?
Always great. I'm envious. I have to add, but I have to add drops.
Oh yeah, that's because you don't sleep well, so you.
I'm an allergy machine.
Yeah.
I constantly got something.
Yeah, but your teeth are white.
Well, I brushed the shit out of them, and I did stop drinking tea specifically because
that sucks.
I don't want to drive down the
Me
tea
either.
market.
Well,
I hope it thrives.
You are a negative and I'm a positive, so that evens out.
Okay, so it's neutral.
Yeah.
But I do think you should look it up.
Don't want to do that. What if you start noticing people's teeth are like brownish? I guess you should just be like, do you drink a lot of tea?
You just go like, oh, cool. I love Ingy Breckie too. We should have a glass. What? How do you know I like English breakfast? Because your tea is your color of a fucking bottom of a lake in the fall.
Oh, man. Okay. Wow. Do I brush my teeth before?
You should do it after.
I think it depends on the day.
Yeah, in your time schedule.
Exactly. I guess I should do it before and after. Although I
No.
I know. I don't like drinking something right after I brush my teeth because, toothpaste taste.
It funks it up.
But I also do kind of fundamentally not want to put anything in my body until my teeth are clean.
So you know what I do? So I wake up and I brew my coffee. It sits next to me while I meditate, as you already know. But before I'm done meditating, I'm like, okay, I get to have my coffee. But first, I take a big sip of really clean, fresh water.
Right.
And I even kind of, just a little bit, I want a
Swirl.
nice, clean palate for this coffee I'm about to receive.
Okay.
So maybe just have a nice, heavy glass of a mouthful of fresh, it's got to be fresh, good water.
Like Tahoe.
Don't promote.
TahoeArtisan.com.
Shut up.
The issue is I don't want what's in my mouth down my gullet.
That's crazy. It came from your gullet.
But yeah, now it needs to come out.
Okay.
It needs to be clean. The germs need to go away.
Okay, here's my pitch.
Okay.
I have a spittoon that I ended up getting for Christmas the year I quit dipping.
Yep.
It's a bummer. It breaks my heart.
I know.
Get a spittoon like the one I have.
Okay.
Big, fresh, clean mouthful of water.
Gargle.
Spit it in your spittoon.
Okay.
Then consume your tea. Then brush your teeth.
Okay. I'll consider
It's a lot of stuff to have
It
this
is a
tea.
lot of stuff.
Or switch to coffee.
I'll think about it. Okay. But, bitch, we invented tea. Actually, technically, China is the country that invented tea.
I'm not shocked, but wasn't the Indian spice trade also tea and spice or no?
I mean, the tea.
The English went down to India and they wanted shit. They wanted the spices and I thought the tea.
Me too.
Darjeeling tea?
Yep. Yeah. I don't know.
Enough about the history of tea.
I don't, except that it is saying here China. But the issue is, I do think you're right. We think tea is very Indian, but I actually think it's British.
Okay, you know what? This is an old fact I've said in the past.
Okay.
And you're not going to believe this.
Okay.
Well, this is so fascinating. Do you know how many different kinds of tea there are?
Oh, one.
There's only one.
You told me that.
There is only one.
That makes no sense.
It's how you dry it, which turns it into English breakfast or green tea or anything. Like green tea is really fresh. It's not been dried out a bunch.
Yeah.
But it's all the same bush.
So the black tea versus the green tea versus chai.
Yeah, it's all the same. So what my guess is that the bush is probably originally from China and they were probably doing green tea. And then the Indians got their hands on it and they were like, fuck, hold on. Let's dry this to high heaven and see what we get.
Let's play with it.
And I think they must have invented the third one you said.
Chai. Well, chai, so this is one of the chai.
And chai means tea.
It means tea.
I know, people like this.
So it's tea.
K though, people are really mad when I say chai tea. Like they'll correct me.
No one needs to get mad about it, but it's also okay that it does mean tea.
Yeah, that's great.
It means tea. But chai has more spices. Like the Indian tea has more spices and stuff in it. My mom makes me tea when I'm home, and she always asks, do you want, like, the spices and stuff in it?
Okay.
I normally say yes.
You know, in Italy, they say chai bello.
And bellissimo, as you learn.
And bellissimo.
Okay, yeah, so China.
Well, good for them. I did watch the history of tea on the History of Channel, which is how I learned that it's all
cool.
one bush.
Yeah.
And I kind of wish I remembered why India is so
connected
to it.
Yeah, me too.
So there's two main varieties of the plant. One is in China and one is in India.
Ooh.
But it's the oxidation process that makes the teas different.
Now,
on Wikipedia, it has like nothing.
Rwanda's gone all in on tea growing.
Uh-huh.
And I stayed at a place that was in a tea plantation.
Oh, cool.
And they're gorgeous. Like the field of tea leaves is beautiful. It was very enchanted. Yeah.
Do you think I should at my house do a tea bush?
Yeah, I do. If we have the climate to support that, which I think we might. I don't know if it's moist enough here, but.
I mean, according to my dad, it's the same as India.
Well, Santa Barbara's the same as India. Yeah.
Santa Barbara's the same. Okay, the movie Yes Man, that was a year that I needed to say yes.
One whole year.
Mm-hmm.
Great concept.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I liked that movie.
Okay, famous Wonderkins.
Oh, great.
Mozart.
Oh.
I thought it was a bug, but it was actually my mouse. That was embarrassing.
You're bringing up you're about to do Wonderkins, and I was in this really complicated dilemma.
Oh.
Delta was reading me a story she wrote.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome. She wrote this like 5-page story about leaving Arizona to go to college in Cleveland.
Oh.
And her uncle's like looking out for her and encourages her to plant in this empty lot where people grow things. And then her mom gets cancer and she has to come back to Arizona. And it's just a great story. And the details are incredible.
Oh.
But there is a line that said, like, I was 19 and in my third year of college. And I was like, do I tell her she would have to be 16 when she entered? And people generally enter at 18. And was she a Wunderkind? And I thought, like, is she, maybe I could ask gently, like, is she a Wunderkind? And then I was like, who gives a flying fuck?
Absolutely.
Just enjoy that story.
Yeah.
And I did.
Good.
The better angels of my nature prevailed.
Yeah.
But like as a parent, you're constantly like, do I need to teach them this?
I know. I would also be struggling with that.
Yeah. I think I chose right.
Definitely.
Who the fuck cares? If it's an issue, I guess our teacher will say like, hey, P.S. she would have been.
Also, it's like we could just fill in our own gaps. Like, I guess she's a Wunderkind.
She's a Wunderkind. Or maybe she did 2 years of like community college while she's going to high school and entered.
She just had a lot of credits.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and she was technically in her third year of college, even though it was her first year of university. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I was just like, it took over for a minute.
My cousin's son. He started college when he was like 15.
I don't think it's a good idea.
He's a wonderkind.
These Wonderkids never. I just read this terrible. There was a headline about like this. There was a Wonderkid chess champion who just died at 29.
Oh, no.
He's like a chess grandmaster in his teens. But I just was like, the whole Wonderkid thing is scary.
It's
These prodigies, it's like impossible to live up to.
It's really hard, and the pressure's too much because they're still a kid.
Yeah.
But he's giving up his career to run for city office, city council.
Who is?
My cousin's son.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
so it's panned out for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's running for the city of Redmond. Okay, Mozart, Marie Curie. I didn't know she was a wonderkind, but she was.
I thought she was old as hell when she invent penicillin?
She's invented something.
Yeah, I think discovered
I think
antibiotics.
Radioactivity? Pioneering research on radioactivity, which
Okay, so she's
I also thought maybe she did the Red Cross.
No, I think that's
What is the point of
like
going
it's like
to
a Joan of
school?
Arc name, I think.
Okay,
the
let's
Red
see.
Cross.
Who
It's obviously not
invented-
Joan of Arc, but I think it's like
Clarissa Harlow Barton. Maybe she's related.
I'm Dave Buttons.
Okay, well, I don't know why anyone goes to school because I remember doing a report on Marie Curie.
Yeah.
And obviously I remember nothing.
Me too. And I think she invented penicillin.
And I think she invented the Red Cross.
I was thinking of Florence Nightingale. Who's Florence Nightingale?
She's a Joan of Arc type.
Isn't Florence Nightingale something about medicine and medical?
English statistician.
Oh.
But the founder of modern nursing?
There we go. Founder of
nursing.
modern nursing. More nursing.
Oh my God. Okay, well, there's a lot of other Picasso.
He was a wonderkind?
It says that. Your favorite guy, von Neumann.
Oh, yeah. But he's like the definition of a wonderkid. Like solving math problems no one can solve at 12 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he fucking delivered. He's like one of the rare ones that delivered.
But he also died.
Janusz von Neumann.
Mm-hmm. And Bobby Fischer, speaking of chess.
Yeah,
Wonderkind.
crazy doc.
Yeah, I want to watch that. I need to remember
gotta.
that. There's some other people. Doogie.
Douglas Hauser,
Yeah,
MD.
yeah.
Ronan Farrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ronan, famous wonderkind. All right. Well, that's it.
Okay. Well, that was fun. We asked more questions than we answered, which is my favorite kind of fact check.
Yeah, that's always good.
Okay, I love Malala.
Love Malala.
Yeah.
Love wonderkinds.
Yeah, wonderkinds are great.
Bye, love you.
Love you.